Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the International Webinar Series on Holistic Health, Well-being and Sustainable Development 2022-2023, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 75 years of independence, United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030. As part of awareness and campaigns, India's G20 presidency, in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute, Center for Art Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our session, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
The blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's sessions. Today, we are celebrating an auspicious day. It is Guru Purnima or Vyasa Purnima, which is celebrated on the full moon day of Hindu month Ashada. On this day, the Guru, teacher or mentor, is worshipped. In general terms, a Guru is the person who brings us out to the light from the darkness by enlightening us with knowledge. Our Guru lineage starts from our own mother. She is our first Guru, then our father, then our teacher, starting from kindergarten or play school, and till we complete our academics, formal or informal education. Apart from that, we have various other Gurus who will be guiding us on spirituality, on religion, on various other aspects, which the mainstream or the formal education does not focus or doesn't provide education or knowledge. So thus, starting from our mother to the various teachers, gurus, those who all are part of our life, guiding us like a lamp, burning themselves to give light to all the Shishyas, all the disciples, guiding the disciples so that they are contributing to the society in whatever way they can. You can see today Even Maharshi Vedavyasa was also born on this day, on Ashada Purnima. So that's one of the reasons we celebrate Vyasa Purnima today, or Guru Purnima today. So he is one of the eminent personality from the ancient times, the great sage, the author of incredible ancient knowledge texts like Brahma Sutra, Mahabharata, Srimad Bhagavata, and 18 Puranas, and many more. Sri Vedavyas, who was the son of Rishi Parashara, as per Hindu Shastras, Vedavyas was aware of all kalas, that is, times, past, present, and future. With his divine eye, he had witnessed that people will lose interest in religion, in spirituality, in future, due to which humans will believe less in God, they will avoid responsibilities, they will not take accountability, and they will have lesser age. And such a person cannot easily go through the entire Vedas or ancient scripts. Hence, Maharshi Vedavyasa divided the Vedas into 4 parts so that people with less understanding and memory can utilize the knowledge. Of course, even before that also, Vedas were there and they were divided into various categories or various segments as per the convenience. After dividing the Vedas by Vedavyasa into 4 parts, he named the Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and other Veda, due to which he got famous with the name Vedavyasa. And he gave the knowledge of these 4 Vedas to his disciples, students, Vaishampayana, Sumanta Muni, Pali, and Jaimini. So as the knowledge was quite mysterious and difficult, he created the Puranas as the 5th Veda. Puranas, Ityasas. In these Puranas, he explained the knowledge of Vedas as interesting stories. Not everyone is capable of or having enough maturity or having understanding of these complex but easy knowledge of Vedas. So they were taught in simple stories so that people can easily grasp. And when we hear any concepts, any topics in the form of story, in the form of movie, in the form of serial, it is very easy to remember. We see, if we listen a class in the classroom, we may not remember. But if we go to a movie, or if we watch a web series, or if we watch some documentary, we remember each and everything. We remember each character and what they were doing, how they were related, and what they were talking, and what was their intention, and how they are behaving. All these we are able to see and pursue it and analyze and understand it. So that's why all these Vedas were put into stories form, and they were designated in the form of stories. He gave the knowledge of Puranas to his students. Homa Harshan, student of Vyasaji, Vedavyasa, further divided the Vedas into many branches and sub-branches as per their knowledge. So Maharshi Vedavyas is considered as ancient guru, one of our ancient gurus. The famous commemoration or festival today, the Vyasa Purnima or Guru Purnima, is celebrated commemorating the Maharshi Vedavyasa birthday. So this is why we know that this day as Vyasa Purnima. So we consider our gurus as part of Vedavyasa and worship them. So on this day, it's not just the guru, but the eldest of the family members, like our initial gurus who are parents, siblings, family members, other relatives, friends, all those who have contributed to our learning should be considered equivalent to the guru. Students get the knowledge with the blessings of guru only. He gets rid of all mental blockages, he or she. The blessings of the guru are enough for the welfare of anyone. The person experience enhancements of knowledge and auspicious in life. All the vidyas, powers and knowledge of the world can be achieved by the grace of Guru. This day is also auspicious to get the mantra diksha or initiation from the Guru, like start mentoring or take mentoring sessions or guidance counseling sessions from Guru. So this is a special significance of serving gurus on this day. Not only taking, but we also give back to society, give back to our gurus, acharyas. So this day is also auspicious. So let's celebrate and commemorate the festival, an important day for all of us with pure heart and faith. So happy Guru Purnima to everyone. As it is a day dedicated to all persons, teachers or things, or even because today, why we have to say things is, of course, there is a different kind of connotation because we are learning through online also from various platforms, having a mentor or a guide guiding us through digital. So in that context, even the things from which we all have learned something or learning something, it is the time to express our love, care, affection, concern, warmth to all those who have believed in you and who helped you in excelling in whatever way you wish to, in whatever way you are today. So let's use this day to thank all the people or all the things who have acted, who has taken up the role of Guru, even if it is a book that has been a greatest mentor for you for all the times. This is the day. Show your gratitude towards every one of them and every one of us. Since the beginning of the universe, Guru is considered to be the one of the most important part of one's life. So this day is dedicated to all academic teachers and spiritual teachers in one's life. The word Guru is derived from Sanskrit language. The word Gu and the Ru. The word Gu signifies darkness and Ru signifies the one who removes the darkness. Thus, complete word Guru means one who is remover of the darkness. The second word Purnima means the full moon day as per the Hindu calendar. Guru Purnima falls in the month of Ashada, which will be celebrated in the month of July. So Guru is the one who holds a very significant role through one's life. We all throughout our lifetime learn about new things and get new understanding of the things. And this is because of a Guru. And Guru Vedavyasa has been considered as one of the ancient, biggest and the most knowledgeable gurus of all times. So this day, Guru Purnima or Vyasa Purnima is dedicated to Guru Vedavyasa and celebrated as his birthday or Jayanti. He is one of the most regarded gurus and taught us the real values that has helped in understanding and differentiating the wrong from the right. The greatest epic of all times, Mahabharata, written by Vedavyasa, is a live example. The teachings we got from Mahabharata are still prevalent in today's time, and these teachings still guide us from the wrong and wrongs that are prevailing in the society. Since the ancient times, on the day of Guru Purnima or Vyasa Purnima, the students, scholars used to offer special pujas, express their gratitude and greetings to their gurus. All gurus have been treated as gods, and their wish has been updated. The shloka, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwar, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruvena. Guru is Brahma, Guru is Vishnu, Guru is Lord Maheshwar. Guru is the personification of the supreme power. I bow down to the holy Guru and pay my homage. The mantra signifies that a Guru is Trinity, that is a combination of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar. And it is believed that through a Guru, one can achieve the ultimate result and reach to the supreme power. So it is not just important for only Hindus, but for all religions, Buddhists, Jains across the globe. As per the Buddhist community, Guru Purnima or Vyasa Purnima marks the homage to tribute to Lord Gautam Buddha. The day of Guru Purnima is believed to be the day when Buddhism came into existence. It is also believed that on this day, Gautam Buddha delivered It is believed that on this day, Gautam Buddha delivered his first sermon at Sarnath. Hence, it is also believed that on this day, the spiritual teachings of Buddha were administered. Since then, Guru Purnima is a very important day in Buddhist community. As per Jainism, Guru Purnima is an extremely important day. As first Gautam, Mahavir made Gautama Indrabhuti his first disciple and turned himself as a Guru. Since then, this day is observed to be a very important day in the lives of Jain. Today, we are commemorating, apart from Guru Purnima, we express our sincere gratitude to all the Gurus, those who have contributed to our internal or external development. So today we are also commemorating International Day of Cooperatives. The theme cooperatives help to move forward the UN 2030 agenda and make SDGs a reality. On July 1st, the cooperative movement will celebrate 2023 International Day of Cooperatives, united by the slogan Cooperatives for Sustainable Development. In September 2023, the international community marked the midpoint of the implementation of 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and seek ways to accelerate progress in SDGs. It is thus a real key moment to demonstrate the contribution of cooperatives in advancing and achievement of SDGs. Being one of the world's oldest and largest business networks, the cooperative movement was the first of its enterprises worldwide to endorse the SDGs and So on this wonderful occasion, the international community marked the midpoint of the implementation of the 2030 agenda for the light and demonstrate contribution and not cooperatives. The cooperatives has been acknowledged and associated and reference through various as these cooperative movements has been also recognized in a distinct and major stakeholders in both national and international affairs. Cooperatives and peer membership and open membership model efforts access to health, wealth creation, and poverty elimination. And because cooperatives are people centered, not capital centered, they do not perpetuate or accelerate capital concentration, and they distribute wealth in a more fair way. Cooperatives also foster external equality as a community base. They are committed to the sustainable development of their own communities, environmental, socially, economical. So this commitment can be seen in the support for community and activities, social sourcing of supplies to the benefit of the local economy, and in decision making that considers the impact of their communities. Despite the local community focus and cooperatives also inspire to bring benefits of their economic and social model to the people of the world. Globalization should be governed by the right set of rules, such as those the cooperative movement. Otherwise, it creates a more inequality and exercises that render it unsustainable. The cooperative movements was highly democratic, locally autonomous, but internationally integrated, and a term of organization. The International Cooperative Alliance unites representatives of the serves cooperatives worldwide, founded in 1895. It is one of the oldest non-governmental organizations and one of the largest ones, measured by the number of people, and represent 1.2 billion cooperative members on the planet. The alliance works with global and The International Cooperative Alliance was founded in London, England on 19th August 1895 during the first Cooperative Congress. In attendance were delegates from cooperatives from Argentina, Australia, Belgium, England, Denmark, France, Germany, Poland, India, Italy, Switzerland, Serbia, and the US. So representatives established the International Cooperative Alliance, which aims to provide information, define and defend the cooperative principles, and develop the international trade. Today, we are also commemorating International Plastic Bag Free Day. It's a global initiative that aims us to eliminate the use of plastic bags. Plastic bags may seem like a grocery shopping convenience, but they are a huge strain on the environment, a huge pollutant. Can take up to 500 years for the plastic bags to disintegrate. And so that they will make up a large portion of what stays on our landfills and pollutes our air, water, and also earth and planet. So single-use plastics were blasphemous, but throughout or through the end of Industrial Revolution and into the modern era, plastic became a cheap and plentiful resource, and planting from birth to ban, the history of the plastic bag has impacted our world. 1993, polythene, the most commonly used plastics, was created by accident at a chemical plant in Northwich, England, while polyethylene has been created in small batches before. This was the first synthesis of the material that was industrially, practically, and it was initially used in the secret of synthesis of the material that was industrially practical. And it was initially used in secret by British. It wasn't until 1997 the sailor and the researcher Charles Moore discovered the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, the largest of several gyres in the world's oceans, and where immense amounts of plastic waste have accumulated, threatening marine life. It was discovered that the plastic bags are notorious for killing sea turtles, which mistakenly think they are jellyfish and eat them. Bangladesh became the first country in the world to implement a ban on thin plastic bags in 2002 after it was found So this day, International Plastic Free Day, looks for a safer alternatives to demonstrate that a world without the use of so much plastic is possible. It's a part of the Break Free from Plastic movement, which began in September 2016 and has joined by nearly 1,500 organizations. The movement is looking for solutions to the plastic pollution crisis to make a planet safer for humans and environment and wildlife. So reduce, reuse, and recycle. Stop using plastic bags. And another way is to recycle and upcycle the things around you. Even if you have some plastic bags like lying around, don't throw them away. You can use them as an extra trash bags or an alternative to a lunch box. Takes more than 700 years for a single-use plastic to can decompose and 1,000 years to degrade completely. In 2008, a beach sperm well, a sperm well was found with almost 50 pounds of single-use plastic in its stomach. That's how creating a direct harm to the wildlife. If placed next to each other, the bags would wrap around the entire planet 7 times. According to some reports, only 1% to 3% of the plastic bags are recycled globally. And in Northern Pacific, there are 6 times more single-use plastic particles than plankton. These plastic bags wreak havoc on our oceans. A decrease in plastic bags means a direct correlation in so today we are also commemorating various other days like and week, this cultural communities week in Philippines has been designated from second week of July as per the proclamation number 250 years 1998 in the Philippines. So this year it is held from July 3rd to 10th, which raises awareness about the indigenous tribes and honors their contribution and relevance to the national unity and progress. It also emphasizes the need of preserving their rich cultural legacy, not just for Philippines, but for the rest of the world too. Learning the importance of indigenous peoples is a key point in achieving national unity and development. This also helps to promote and conserve the rich native cultural legacy, both logically and globally. The National Commission on Indigenous People, or the NCIP, is a government body that is responsible for recognizing, honoring, promoting, and protecting the interest of indigenous groups in the Philippines. The body secures its rights, beliefs, and institutions. So this week observed in the second week of July every year. So the celebration of Cultural Communities Week welcomes all government agencies, commercial groups, the media, and other stakeholders during the event. The NCIP requests the National Commission for Culture and Arts short known as NCCA, and also the National Commission on Muslim Philippines or NCMF to display solidarity through official statements. A number of agencies participate in this annual event, which includes NCIP, the Office of Muslim Affairs or OMA, the Commissioner of Higher Education, CHED, and the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, TESDA, and around 100 representatives from various indigenous groups gather every year with their communities to perform mesmerizing cultural performances and hold pertinent discussions. The key point of these discussions is how their shared cultural values respond to the current crisis, which is designation of the artistic and cultural traditions of the IPs in the country. The celebratory program has varied themes such as spirituality and well-being, indigenous learning systems, indigenous entrepreneurship, and the handling of climate change and disasters. The pure purpose and key purpose is to ensure that the various activities and important messages result in an effective and enduring cultural education. This week is also commemorated as Great British PV, which belong to the green veggie group. And small green vegetable, it aims to raise a knowledge and understanding of the peas, origins, and heritage, offering British customers a reason to appreciate the great little green nutritional miracles throughout the harvesting season. So the pea is a little spherical seed pod or seed of the pod fruit, Physium sativum. Each pod contains several yellow or green peas. Pea pods are botanically classified as fruit since they contain seeds and emerge from the ovaries of a pea flower. So this week strives to raise awareness and an understanding about the origin and provenance of peas, giving everyone a chance to appreciate the little greener nutritional miracles. This week is also commemorated as National Childhood Obesity Week, with the purpose to inform the public about the dangers of the childhood obesity, effects on the child and society's health, and look for means to help fight the challenges. Parents and schools are primarily targeted for the campaign with helpful information to control what the children eat and their activities. The aim is to draw out meal plans and exercise routines to help decrease childhood obesity. Obesity is a condition in which excess body fat has accumulated to such an extent that it may cause a negative effect on health. An individual is obese when their body mass index is over 30 kg per meter square. 1 out of 3 children in the UK is obese. Unfortunately, this problem has existed for some time and continues to do so. The campaign also aims at raising funds to support affected children, provide access to the treatment facilities, and carry out research supporting the fight against childhood obesity. It is an opportunity for the public members, health organizations, and the educational institutions, and various NGOs to share helpful information preventing and dealing with childhood obesity. Research shows that children who have a healthy weight tend to be fitter, healthier, more self-confident, and better able to learn. They are also less likely to have low self-esteem and be bullied than their counterparts. This week is also commemorated as National Transplant Week in UK to encourage people to register as organ donors. It is observed from July 3rd to 9th this week. This year, organ donation is the removal of organs or tissues from a living or a dead person and placing them in another person. Organ organ transplant requires legal consent from the donor while they are alive or consent from the next of kin when the donor is deceased. Kidneys, the heart, liver, skin, eyes, and lungs are among organs and tissues that can be donated. So National Transplant Week is organized by the UK National Health Services, NHS. Today is also commemorated as Air Conditioning Appreciation Day to acknowledge the invention and role of air conditioning in modern society. Air conditioners serve several purposes today, apart from cooling homes. Air conditioners regulate temperatures in medical settings and filter the air for allergens and it's also recognized by the Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Institute and is a period to remind AC owners to properly clean and maintain their air conditioning units. Humans have used several methods to regulate the temperature of their surroundings over the years. Before the invention of air conditioners, civilizations came up with ways to keep themselves cool. Cold water was pumped into public baths and fountains and the homes of the wealthy to keep them cool. Air conditioning has undoubtedly changed the landscape of how human beings interact with temperatures. It is now possible to be comfortable in 100-degree weather. In fact, the concept of a summer blockbuster is owed to air conditioning. People would flock to the theaters during summer months to escape the heat, thus dividing up ticket scales. Today is also observed as Disobedience Day in US. If you are being fancy and literary, we would use the term carnivals, but whichever way you slice it, it's all about letting loose and being a bit subversive in your own right. Subversion has been popular throughout the history. In fact, the very wheels of the history has been often turned based on subversive events of every kind, be it through bloody revolutions, flower power, listening to rebel rock and roll, or just standing up for the underdog. Everyone can find it themselves to break free of the constraints. Society has improved, even if it's just a little bit, essentially at its core. So, and essentially, at its core, disobedience day is about nonviolent protest of issues, laws, or causes which are perceived to be unjust. So, we are in no way encouraging kids to disobey their parents or for anyone to use this as an excuse to rail against the man. The true spirit of the day is in trying something different, standing up for yourself or someone else, especially if you are burdened by rules or structures which have been misused or made life just too mundane. So today is also commemorated as International Drop a Rock Day. As thousands of people join and share their kindness this day, which was founded by the Wood Rocks Project in 2015. It brings thousands of people around the world together for a common cause. The sponsors, which now include both the World Rocks Project and the Kindness Rock Project, for the purpose to show kindness, bring hope, and create fun while displaying creativity in rock wood art. Wood rock art groups around the globe celebrate the holiday. Creativity in rock wood art. Today is also commemorated as Mother's Day in South Sudan. The phenomenal women who have raised us, it gives us a chance to express our deep gratitude for the sacrifices they have made for their children and to appreciate all that they have done for us. As a mother is the center of the family and her children depend on her for guidance and care. This day reminds us that it is in our best interest to give our mothers the respect and admiration they deserve. Today is also commemorated as National Chocolate Wafer Day. These chocolate wafers are also known as wafer cookies, sugar wafers, sugar biscuits, and fairy wafers. While most of us enjoy these wafers as snacks, they can also be enjoyed as a dessert or served at tea time. Lightly flavored and layered with a rich chocolate filling, chocolate wafers are loved by everyone. Today, chocolate wafers are American favorites. Today is also commemorated as National Compliment Your Mirror Day, because complimenting a very important person in our lives, that is ourselves. This day motivates us to look in the mirror and recognize all those things that make us exceptional inside and out. In other words, it's self-esteem is how you perceive yourself. In other words, it responds to the feelings you get when you think about all the elements that form your personality and physical appearance. This self-evaluation is believed to occur in six different ways. One's inherited endowments, including intelligence and physical characteristics, feeling likable and lovable, being a unique human being, a value and worthy of respect, feeling in control and responsible for one's life, moral virtue or integrity, what one has achieved. The emphasis of a person gives to any of these areas will most likely change through different stages of life. Children may be more concerned about their perception of how much they are loved, whether adults might give greater attention to the evaluation of their achievements. Today is also commemorated as National Eat Beans Day in US. So a whole new appreciation for legumes as a food group. Though it may also surprise you to know that beans are not strictly classified as veggies, either, since legumes, by definition, are any seeds or fruits that grow within pods or edible pods themselves, which grow on leguminous plants. Those belong to the pea family. This opens up a whole world of beans to us, which should be exciting, especially for those who grew up being forced to eat beans as a vegetable. Beans are originally from the wild vines, which grow in Central and South America. This is known as the common bean, and since then thousands of bean varieties exist today and are cultivated all over the world, they are one of the most versatile crops and can be grown almost everywhere or anywhere. Today is also commemorated as National Stay Out of the Sun Day, as it encourages to give our skin a much needed break from sweltering heat. Although one doesn't technically need to be indoors to avoid the sun, any excuse to lounge around the house for a lengthy period of time can and should be taken full advantage of. Moderate sun exposure will provide you with a healthy, all-natural dose of vitamin D. But spending too much time basking in the sun speeds up the aging process. Whether you opt to spend this commemoration relishing in the great indoors or relaxing in a hammock in the shade, we got wonderful day for this. Today is also commemorated as Start the Conversation Day in US. Mental illness may be socially isolating, so it's crucial to check in our friends and family regularly to show them that we care about overall well-being. This day encourages individuals to communicate with anybody without reluctance or fear. The conversation is the sole means for two or more individuals to share information, and it is critical to have effective communication skills since they play an important role in socializing with others. Only talking will allow you to express yourself genuinely. A keep on discussion, entertaining, effective listening, and taking enterprising, being confident, keeping things simple, and various other abilities are required to be maintained and with this, we shall conclude the commemorations for the day. And we thank everyone for joining us on this wonderful occasions. We request everyone, those who have not registered, to quickly register after providing the feedback. The feedback form has been raised in the form of polls. We request everyone to quickly fill up the feedback form. Certificate for recent international seminar has been issued, updated on the website. We request everyone, those who have attended, those who have completed formalities, can visit website and download your certificates. Those who have not completed their formalities are requested to complete. It's always better. Prevention is better than cure. You complete it before the conference, before the seminar or workshop itself. Once the process is completed, again taking up again and again consumes a lot of time and resources. Once again, wish you all happy Guru Purnima. May the Guru blessings shower on you unconditionally and guide you through the entire life process. Thank you. See you all tomorrow. Take care. Good night.